Hello everyone and welcome to High Mesa Standards. I'm Teresa and this is Summit. Summit is our red collar female. She is a abstract brindle. She is gorgeous and she's got brains too. We just had their first sitting. There's her color underneath. She's going to be a silver and black brindle. We just had our first game training. Game training meaning we play games that are just up and back, on and off, sit and stay, and sit and stand, all those kind of things that are like opposites, and to help to train their brain to learn English and to understand some of the words that we're giving them. So, and also to have fun, because we like to have fun, and some of them suck up the training, some of them don't really understand it yet. Poodle likes training. They like their brain to be challenged. They like a good challenge, and some of them, like Summit here, like a competition. She was in the beginning, this is her meet and greet, so I'm going to tell you some about her. In the beginning, she was kind of crybaby and a little more needy. She's lost most of that, and we don't hear her except when she wants something desperately. So if she wants out really desperately, she will bark, bark, bark. Or if she sees her mom, she will cry. Other than that, she's pretty silent. She also does still hold the alpha position, and she's fighting for it with the yellow collar. And the yellow collar seems to have gotten a little more aggressive as far as the alphaism. She's gotten a little less. So, but she does push her weight around. She's the biggest one, weighing in at like 7 pounds, I think. Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, but she's super, super sweet and loving, and she is able to focus even with all this energy that she's got. She has been able to focus on her training, and her first training session, she was one of our best in the litter. So I would say probably Isabel, the blue collar, was the top scorer, and she was second. So she did amazing, and she's very willing, and but she's not needy anymore. Like, she doesn't have to be right by my side. She can go off and play, but when I call her, she always comes back. So she's got great recall so far. She has got a very good understanding and desire to be pleasing to you and to be obedient. So I couldn't be happier with her as far as a female poodle. And I think she is going to make somebody a great pet. She would like to do something competitive, I believe. And she likes to have her brain challenged. And she's always up for anything. She likes the water. She actually is not afraid of the water. She's not afraid of much. I mean, she will go and like if I drop something on the floor, she will jump at first and then go right to it to see what it is. She's an investigator. She wants to see things. And she loves to play with toys. She's so cute when she bucks around on the floor playing with a toy. And she loves to play with the other poodles. So she is a little rough on them because she's the alpha, but she's not mean. And so I've found that she has been just a good combination of happy-go-lucky plus serious. She doesn't get too serious, but she like out of control. But she does like to play a lot, and she does have a lot of energy. So I have seen that she does have an off switch, however, and that she can, if you scold her, she does respond like a poodle. So if she's like your dog and she gets out of control, you scold her, she's going to kind of melt and go, I'm so sorry. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. And so that is to your benefit because it takes very little to train. Hey, who is that? Hey, quiet. That is the littlest one, by the way, making all that noise. That's Manitou. So anyways, this is Summit, and that's just her meet and greet. I hope I'm telling you guys everything that you want to know about each puppy so you can make a informed and logical, educated decision based on, you know, with you and me together. We are going to start picking puppies in the next few days. So I am still having a really hard time deciding which one I'm going to keep. And especially after training, I have actually more questions now than I did before training with the ones that I'm considering. If you're considering a girl and you're in the top, you're the first pick, you can go ahead and pick now because I'm not going to take a girl. So if Summit is your choice, or if one of the other girls is your choice, you can go ahead and text me and say, this is my top choice for the puppy that I want. I will look that over and consider what you've told me about you and what you are desiring. And you can also text me and tell me why you think that puppy is the right one for you. And that will help me make a decision too, based on, you know, what you believe, what I believe, and what the puppy is. So, or what we believe the puppy is. They can change, but all of these, I have not seen one puppy in here that I would not own personally and be able to train it into the style that I want it to be. So in saying that, there's not one in this litter that I just say is an impossible dog, which I don't believe any dog is ever impossible, but they're impossible for me in my life right now. And I don't have any of those in this litter. I've had some in the past that were just little stinkers, and they've gone to great homes and have been wonderful. So, and people would say, I don't know what you're talking about with this dog. It's the best dog ever. But I just want to be cautious. So I err always on the side of caution. And when I say that they are high energy, I'm talking about in a poodle. So they're not high energy in the dog world necessarily. So if I say she's high energy, I'm not comparing her to a border collie and saying she's like a border collie. That's not what I'm saying. For a poodle, she's a high energy poodle, one of my poodles. And so she's gonna not be happy sitting on a bed all day, is what I'm saying, or a couch watching TV. She needs to be challenged, and she needs to have activity. And I would love to see her go to, you know, a home that has a lot of people around. She can handle all of that. She likes that. She thrives with that. I gotta loosen her collar too. She's already getting too big for her collar, and she might even be able to go onto the puppy collar that I sent home because she's so big. So I'm thinking that she's gonna weigh in around 65 pounds maybe when she's grown, but they can fool me, so don't take that to the bank. But I feel like she is, she's real heavy. And she's just muscle. I mean, she's just a muscly dog. But I think she's gonna be a little bigger than the rest of the puppies, and she's growing at quite a big rate compared to them. But she has sat here in my lap this whole time and did not cause an ounce of trouble, have you? And she got scolded earlier too, and that usually lasts a long time. If you get on them, they shrink up. But I did shave her face and made her stay still, and she didn't really want to stay still, but she did. So after I scolded her, she was a little angel. She did amazing. So there she is. And if you are considering one of my puppies, I am gonna have 1 or 2 females left at the end of this picking, I think. So I did just have somebody else go on the list, so I'll have to update that. But if you look on the list, you'll see the updated. I have 11 puppies. The males are all called for. The females are the ones that will be available, which is really unusual. Mostly people want females, and I had a plethora of females this time, but usually they want that females. This time most of the people on the list wanted males. And yeah, so there she is. And I will move on to, let's see, Monarch. Monarch will be next, our pink collar. And there's Summit.